Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Get Back podcast with the Get Back crew. I am KJ.
I'm me.
I'm Naya.
And I'm Aubrey.
So, pretty much the topic of discussion in today's podcast will be about pretty much life after school and how everything's going. How are you progressing in life? So, since we have two college students here, would y'all like to share?
True.
Yeah. By life after school, we really mean like basic, like public, like basic education. So like, um, after high school, like 12th grade, like K through 12. That's what we're talking about. Life after that, because not everyone goes to college after that, regardless of like what school you went to. So we wanted to like expound on that. Um, us here, there's two of us who went to college, but there's also two of us who didn't choose to go to college route. So I was just like thinking to myself like, what way can we explore that? Like everyone has a different path to success. Like not everyone's path is just like linear, and especially us young people. Um, how can we like talk about like and have these open conversations? Because a lot of times people who go to college only socialize with people who are also in college, and it's like kind of hard to like find a different perspective. Like I know a couple people who went to a trade school and they did a good job there, or went straight out of high school and worked. So I know for me personally, it's college stuff. Um, Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's like, dang, you feel like dropping out. Like, what am I here for real? Like, I'm just here to study some more. But then, then you kind of look at the light at the end of the tunnel. And you're just like, well, I'm doing it for like being in a better like economic position at the end of it. I want to be a journalist. I've started kind of doing what I want to do in terms of like talking and like being in like making videos and like informing people. And yeah, it's very enjoyable. But like at the beginning of it, it was like very easy but very pointless because a lot of the college classes are like
Yeah.
just a retake of like high school stuff. Like I had to take a math class, mind you. I'm probably not gonna do much math in my major. You know what I mean? Or I had to take like a landforms class. Excuse my language, but actually no, I'm not gonna curse. I'm not gonna curse, but
That's a first.
Your mother probably watches.
Probably she will, but she don't care if I curse. Shout out mommy though. But like, what am I gonna do with a landform class in my major? You know what I mean? I think it's like basic education, but it's also like I don't want to be here. But when I'm now that I'm starting to get like it in the real meat of like what my major is, I'm a lot more interested. I'm a lot more engaged. I want to be at school. I'm starting to find a point. So I would say to people who choose the college route, it's a lot of money.
Sure is.
It's a lot of money, but
I
when
ain't
you
paying
get
for it though.
yeah, hallelujah, shout out hope,
Shout out Pam.
shout out Bell. You know what I mean? But it's money, but and if you don't have those opportunities, it's money, but like it's hard at the beginning, not in terms of course load, but in terms of focus. Like you get caught up in like college parties and the people on campus, but I would just say stay focused. And for me personally, if you're a Christian out there, keep God in your life. He'll keep you steady. So yeah.
Yeah. For me, dual enrollment was a scam because I was an overachiever in K through 12, so I was always ahead of my class. So get to high school, taking all these dual enrollment courses, AP courses, and everything. AP courses they only count if you get a 3 on the AP exam, 3 or above. We're not even gonna talk about what I got on my AP history one.
That's crazy.
It was the world history. They was talking about the Aztecs and all that. I didn't know what they was talking about. And no, it was just in case my former teacher ever watched this, I'm not going down him like that. But no, the dual enrollment courses, that's what the scam was because you took those, you get the college credit, but once you get to college, if you so choose to go, once you get there, it don't really count for much because they just replace those courses with something else. So you at the end of the term, you're still gonna have 120 credits college credits in all once you're about to graduate. And I hated that because why did I do all of that work just to get up here and do the same amount of work? But anyways, college for me, it was all right. It's not the college I wanted to go to, because us two were COVID graduates.
In the COVID.
So that was something in itself. And so the school I wanted to go to, I don't like it. Hate it actually. But one specific friend, the other not what we're here to do. But one friend in particular, shout out my almost named twin, Anaya, she really made my first couple of years bearable. She was the extrovert to my introvert. So we really clicked. And that's how I made it through the couple of years that I was on campus. After that, downhill from there. So now from R2 that didn't choose the college path.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have the funds for college right now, but I do want to go. I think life after, well, not college, life after high school, I had because we were still in the middle of COVID. Actually, it was still a lockdown, but I just started doing side jobs really for myself. I was just selling a bunch of art.
Oh,
And you
I was racking up money.
I'm not gonna lie. When she said selling, my mind
Wow.
went
Anyways, I was selling art, respectful art.
And you still sell your art, right?
Yeah, still sell it from time to time. Not really.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you're nasty. But then I got my first job with. Anyways, all the friends there that I made, I love y'all. Oh, I love y'all truly. And the connection that I came out of that job with, thank God. But yeah, it was a time. It was a time.
Well, life after high school. Well, I was homeschooled, so before there was a lockdown, it didn't matter. I was still in the house. So life after lockdown, it was, I don't know. I think I was just drifting in life, truthfully. I didn't know what in the world I was doing. I think at that time I was at home just doing nothing. And so applying to jobs and everything, that was a stressful experience because when I really started applying to jobs, the job market was trash. Nobody was hiring. It's like 15 million people were saying, we want to hire you. We have jobs opening, but only 5 people were actually hiring people. And so that whole experience sucked. And then I got a job. Woo! And I was good for about the first few months. After that, I was like, I don't want to be here no more. But you know what? I prayed for the job.
Say that on camera, they don't play.
Right.
But truthfully, I prayed about the job, so I was like, I'm not going to complain. But honestly, I really do actually love my job. I'm not even saying that because of the camera. I feel like I've met a lot of great people on my job. Besides just one person.
See?
Here
you
go. No. There was 3.
It's always 3.
There was 3.
Always.
No, for me it was 2.
No.
Who they is.
Well, really, it's one.
Now I don't.
And I have to go
now
where
I
she
don't.
need to go.
I don't wish nobody hell. No.
I wish her.
First lady.
I hope.
But truthfully, I feel like I've actually made friends on the job.
Well, really should be mother.
Yeah.
And then should be first lady.
Yeah.
It can't be 2 first ladies because then it's
Shut up.
Yeah, because I'm just over here yapping. I'm like, what y'all talking about?
Get back with us.
Yeah. We'll time back in after.
Okay, get back, crew. So,
and this is how we got our name.
Yeah.
ADHD.
No. I was telling folks to go to places that they don't need to go.
One, she needs to go. Needs to go.
Because we're going to get our get back.
Exactly.
But anyways,
yeah.
So like on the job, it was like two people I started with. They were really great friends, but of course they left me. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all left me on the job, and that's okay. Y'all left me with other people. But truthfully, my biggest frustration I've had there was just people, but that's something that everybody deals with, but like when you deal with people who just don't like you for no reason and they're out to prove a point that they don't like you, that gets tiring sometimes. And so that whole experience, I feel like it's kind of brushed over, and I'm at a better place because I've had some great weeks for the past few weeks. And so for that part of my life has been amazing, but also little ad real quick. Truthfully, after school, I really wanted to focus on my career and like and making music is a big part of that. Like I said, just a quick ad real quick. And so I actually do have a song that's coming out very soon. So
he's putting out music?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So we're talking about this later. We ain't gonna talk about this right now, but that is a part of that, and it should be coming out soon.
That's real.
So, yeah.
That's real.
Nice.
That's real.
About time.
That is.
Hold on, because when it was supposed to be
next week. No, I think it was supposed to be today. Oh well.
It was April 13th.
April 13th.
Like I put it in my calendar.
Sunday.
It was Palm Sunday.
Nice.
Okay.
Hosanna. Anyway, yeah, that's good. I mean, around the time that we were all graduating high school, COVID was happening, right?
They trying to get us flagged.
So people was running around sick, and we just happened to get injections, and everyone was staying in place. And I could speak to my own experience to where I didn't tell many people about this, but for the first year after like high school, I wasn't like directly in college. Like I took a year off, and I had went to work at a factory, Dick's Sporting Goods. Shout out to Dick's for real. It was like at time. It was yeah it came. But yeah, we were I was down at Dick's Sporting Goods, and I was there for about like maybe like 8 months, and it was a time in my life, like I was just in the factory working overnight, and I remember I got really like depressed. I was like, dang, I'm just in this factory working. I can't do this for the rest of my life. I was looking around at some of the other people there, and no shame to them. Shout out to them factory workers.
Right, shout out to y'all.
But it's not an experience that myself, I could look forward to and be like, okay, I'm gonna get this little paycheck, nice little paycheck for what I came from. Like I wasn't getting paid, but like it was a nice little paycheck. But it was like someone said to me plainly in there, is the juice worth the squeeze? And basically what that means, if you're not
is the juice worth the squeeze? I'm gonna use that.
Basically what that means, if you're not using your brain, is when you squeeze lemons, are you getting a good amount of juice? Like is the work matching the results? You feel me? So to me, I was like, I can use my brain.
My bad.
To me, I was like, I can use my brain, sit down somewhere, and my brain has the capacity to do what my body's doing right now and make me money. So I was just like, no, I can't be here. And that gave me like extra motivation to be like, all right, let me get on my college stuff. You know what I mean? Like, let me go. I can go to school. Like the only reason I was there because COVID-19 and I was stressed about a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't want to do online school. I wasn't with it. But after that while and everything cleared up and I could get on campus, I was like, yeah. So yeah, all I say is if you need that gap year, because it actually really helped me just put things into perspective. If you need that gap year, if you need just time, like everything is at your own pace to work things out in life. I know they push like college to career, like all that type of stuff in high school, but like not everybody goes down that path. Not everybody wants to be in school for another 4 years, 3 to 5 years. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Shit, the way the world is going now, you may not even need school, which is sad, but like
You think so?
depending on, huh?
You think so? I feel
No,
like
I'm
the
just
way
saying, like,
everything's going
depending on what you,
want to do.
yeah,
too.
depending on what you want to do, you don't need school.
Yeah, depending on what you need, depending on what you want to do.
All
But
them
everything
doctors,
else,
lawyers,
You're
scientists.
going, yeah,
Get
you're
your
going.
tail to school.
Yeah.
Don't ever
Go to
be trying to do no heart operation and you ain't
Go
went
to
to
school.
school.
Exactly. You don't need to go to
Don't be on
school.
the black market offering up surgeries. No.
Right.
No.
Trying to be one of the black doctors. Just drink some ginger ale and you'll be cured.
them holistic ones.
Exactly. Like, no.
No, get it
I would say
free.
the way the job market is so trash, they expect you to come in with 5 years of experience, a
Yeah.
bachelor's degree. They expect you to already know what you're doing by the time you get in there because they don't want to train no more.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Because, like, I remember a job that I had recently that I quit. It was, I got thrown into the fire. They were just like, oh, yeah, you got it. After 2 days, they were like, you got it. And I was just looking around like, y'all expect me to do everything right here?
They
Yeah,
do.
You got it. That's crazy to me. Like, they don't train you. They don't want to pay you for the training.
No.
They just want to, hey, you know how to do it? Do
I
it.
don't think that
Yeah, I don't
cares.
know. My job trained me, but my first job where the people could go where they need to go, they trained like the first day, maybe the first 2 days. After that, it's like, by yourself, really.
Yeah.
So I get it.
And the only training, it's not even really a training. Oh, it's like, oh, do this, do
Yeah.
that. It's really
It's
the
like telling
mandatory
you what
ones.
you're
Not even
going
that. It's
to
the
do.
mandatory videos like
Yeah,
workplace
that.
harassment or stuff like this. And then after that, it's like, all right, well, depending on what you're doing, oh, go get on the register. Yeah, you just type your numbers in. You know how to count. All right, cool. Bye. And then you're by yourself for the rest of the day. Nobody wants to spend the money, the labor, the time to train people anymore.
I think that's why, although they get on my nerves, I am still very grateful for my job because they actually took the time to train you, and like they don't mind it because
I wonder where
like
KJ works.
because when I started, they trained us for probably about like a week. It was like they trained us for like the first few days, but they were like, okay, you got the hang of it. You could probably do it by yourself, but like if you needed help, like no one had a problem helping
That's
you,
true.
and even like
Yeah.
still now to this day, like they don't have a problem helping you. Although if you've been there for like months and months and you still don't know what you're doing, okay, it's like come on now.
I'm looking at you a little bit funny.
Let's be for real.
That's like my current job. They do like they don't have an issue helping. Who I work with, they don't have an issue helping at all. I don't know about everybody else, but for me and my crew, are very helpful. Yeah.
Yeah. With that though, I would like to like talk about like how social media is kind of like warping like our perception on how we like view our success a little bit. Um, it's hard, with Instagram and Facebook. I don't get on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't get on Facebook either.
TikTok, all those things where you see these people or big creatives who have like big platforms or people who look more successful than you, like some of your peers. And it's like a comparison thing. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, you're doing so well. What have I done? You know?
True. Yeah.
So if we could speak to that, like how is it making you feel and how do you like manage like your expectations in comparison to that too?
I deactivate my pages a lot. So
Yeah. That I be in the middle of trying to send something and be like, dang it. Forget it.
The minute I feel myself getting on social media too much, or the second I feel like I'm comparing myself to somebody on my social media, I'm like, dang, another person posting some keys, and another person that got a brand new car off the lot. People post what they want you to see, and I get that, and I am at a place in my life where I think I'm good. Like I'm almost gonna graduate. I have a career right after I graduate. I think I'm good. But the minute I feel myself comparing myself to somebody else, even with all of the good things that I have going on, page is gone because I don't ever want to get too caught up in social media, and I don't ever want to just spend my whole time on social media either. It's got to go.
Yeah, follow her, man. Because me personally, I'm one of those people who really just don't care. Sometimes I'll be like, dang. Actually, sometimes I get happy when I see people. Like I'm like, dang, man, good for you. Like I'm the type to be like I sort of compare myself to be like I can do more. Sometimes it motivates me, but also to the point where I'm like, that's great for them. I'm actually really really happy for them.
Mhm.
Sometimes I congratulate them. Sometimes I'll just be like the post. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah, I just like the post.
But like
keep pushing.
I'm the type to really
Unless it's somebody I know personally, then
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
send her a
I
shoot
send her a
text or
message,
something.
yeah. But like
I
really for me it's just like I really like enjoy people being successful,
Mhm.
and I'm the type to really not care, like to not care to compare like the successes, because I know I got greater things ahead. Like this ain't my peak. I haven't peaked yet, guys. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, I have not peaked. I have not peaked yet.
Oh,
Give me 6 months. All this gonna be gone. Y'all go look
6
and be
months?
like 6 months, 6 months,
6 months.
6 months. Bet it up, bet it up.
6
Anyway, nah, I'm really really happy when I see people
She
successful.
really putting in her calendar. Sorry.
Mhm.
No, that's real. That's real. Hold me accountable for it. Be like, me. I love seeing people be successful. It doesn't bother me because that's just not my personality.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
everyone's success, and I know there's success for me in the future. So I know my time will come in God's time. So
I think it all depends on what is posted. Like, let's say somebody posts like, oh, they just got a new place or a car, and we're like, oh, that's great, that's great. But once it starts like posts, let's say like, oh, somebody my age is either getting married or starting to have kids, it's like, dang, you know. But once I start to overthink it, I just like scroll. And honestly, because you never, like me was saying, like greater things are to come. So I don't know what happened with this generation where it's like everything has to be like today, but I definitely
I know what happened. The social media happened. TikTok, these people ain't got no, and I'm talking to myself, but
Mhm.
these people ain't got no attention span.
At all.
that's true.
They want everything microwavable. They want it in 30 seconds.
Mhm.
shout out Amazon for real. They my prime.
No.
Amazon, you can get your package at the door at
Jeff
3 o'clock in the
Bezos,
morning.
keep
That's
doing
true,
what
that's
you
true.
I know
doing.
what happened to our generation.
Keep doing what you doing.
in DoorDash.
Yes.
I
Bring-
think,
You know,
and I
Bring
think,
it to my door.
I think the thing about it is
and don't knock your leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the thing is everything has made it super convenient to where a lot of people say, "Well, I just don't feel like doing it today," or "I just don't have the energy to." When in reality, you just being lazy with a lot of things. Like, you know, doggone well, you could get up out of bed and go get what you need to go get. Instead, you
Yeah.
want to go to Instacart in bed. Let me get this. Let me
Okay,
get
hold on
that.
now.
Right. Give me a little too.
No, for real. And I think the problem with
I love my Instacart.
and I think the
I pay
problem
for
with
Express too.
and there's nothing wrong with Instacart because it comes in handy. But I think the problem with the generation and everything that's happening
We don't want to do nothing no more.
is that y'all don't want to do anything. Y'all have it way too easy and convenient for y'all to just stay home and have everything delivered to your house or have a service happen and you ain't even got to get out of bed to get it.
On top of that, we in the era where everybody and their mama want to work from home.
Mhm.
Get back in the
True.
office. Get back in the office.
That definitely happened due to COVID. But honestly, when that
I'm
happened,
getting canceled for saying that. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I said I'm getting canceled for saying
oh,
that.
but
I
honestly,
stand on
with
it.
everybody working home and actually doing their jobs because they're comfortable and they don't have to sit up in an office and look at four walls, you know, side eye in my current job, the job gets done. Like I've never heard any
Maybe for you, but
complaints
on
from
the-
my job. I've never heard any complaints. Like the job actually gets done. So
maybe from yours, but it was just a news article about people using some type of software to move their mouse around so that whenever their managers looked, it looked like they were clicking and doing their work when actually they was nowhere near their computer.
Yeah.
So some people, the places aren't just getting done. They clocking in and they still in time.
And then y'all need to go back in office.
Mm-hmm.
The ones who aren't actually doing it. Isn't Elon Musk? Isn't he doing something to where he's trying to push people back in office anyway?
Yeah, he's trying to like get government like officials like it's like a lot of spending on the government employees, so he's trying to like get people to go back into the office and like cut jobs and whatnot.
Yeah,
that's a whole political thing I won't get into. I think the government should stop spending so much money. I agree with that. Maybe not fire a whole bunch of people who probably need the jobs, but cut down on military spending, man. Yeah, we got enough drone.
Military finna cancel you.
right. They about to come for you.
You about to get drafted.
Exactly.
Look, man, don't draft me.
But going back to the subject we was on, truthfully,
Yeah, I forgot to say
Social
that.
media, guys.
Oh,
but comparison on social media, I think that for my experience, seeing social media and everything, I've seen a lot of people that I personally know, like release music and do that, and I've seen that for years. And for years, I'm like, well, dang, kid, you need a. But truthfully, what you have to realize that is, if it's not your season, then there's no need to rush anything, because what you have to realize is that when you look at the jobs and you look at life, you have to realize that God doesn't call the qualified; He qualifies the called. And so when it's not your season,
Woo! That was a word, guys. Hold up.
Why would you do that?
Rewind. Pause. Wait, say it again.
God does not call the qualified; He qualifies the called.
Man, now you got him stuttering.
God does not call the qualified.
Okay,
The-
never mind.
Look, I've said it enough. That's what I was saying. Anyways, truthfully, you gotta realize that what is meant for you is meant for you, and what is not meant for you is not meant for you. And just because you want something doesn't mean that it is meant for you. And so I think that when you look on social media and you look at everybody else, it truly doesn't matter, because their life is their life. And what you don't realize is that when the camera's not on them and when they're not posting such great pictures, you have to realize that people go back to horrible situations and they could live amazingly on social
True.
media.
You don't know what they did to get.
What's that Mary song? What they don't know is when you go
home and get
yeah.
wrong. Wait, hold on. We ain't finna get copyrighted. Hold on. We love you, Marys. I love you, but we ain't getting copyrighted.
He loves you. Yeah.
Sure do.
I do too.
Dang, I do too.
Yeah.
Maybe
My
my
favorite
favorite
artist.
artist. My favorite artist.
No,
But-
it was played too many times to where it just got annoying. That's the only
I'm sorry.
reason. They're good singers.
I'm sorry.
Blame him.
My bad. I'm still gonna play him, but my bad. But truthfully,
Hey y'all, sorry for the cut, but we do have a special message from you from Aubrey and KJ right here.
Hi, I'm Aubrey.
and I'm KJ, and we thank you guys so much for watching the Get Back podcast with the Get Back crew.
Make sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment.
And we thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we pray that it blesses y'all. You guys have a blessed day.
Bye.